Oh, you're cheery. I love this. Is it because we're out? Out, but in. Out, but in. So, whose first night is it out, but in tonight? I'm sorry, who? I'm really sorry. I'm just going to sort the wire out. Right, before we go on with some more joyous talk and comedy, I have to go through some rules. I know it's boring. First of all, you only have to wear your face masks when you're not at your table or you're having a ciggy outside. But if you get up from your table and you don't have a mask on, I'm going to lick your face. Now just remember what my initials are, because what will you catch? VD. So keep your bloody masks on. So, have we got any couples? You. Hello. Is this your first time at this venue? Is it really? You've never been to this strip club? You're from Bournemouth, so you went to a different strip club. X. This little young couple down here doesn't even want to look at me. Have you been here before, lovely? Yeah, you have. Have you got girlfriends or wives? Oh, fair. You're married. Oh, fair. Who is? So you've never been here. You're not just saying that to impress your girlfriend. No? You sure? Hello? Have you been here before? You have. I'm going to tell you something. My other half is here tonight, and one of our first dates was here. And I paid for so many private dances in this place that we couldn't pay our rent the next month. And that is a true story. Guess what? We're still together 6 years later and we got a baby now. Woo! Anyone here got kids? Anyone got a break from their kids tonight? Doesn't it make a change from having a fucking breakdown in lockdown? He is. My child is nearly 2. It scares me because he's as loud as me. I took him out yesterday for lunch. Thought, this would be nice. We went in. It was spoons. I'm not classy. And he had a bowl of chips. We sat there and he just went, hiya, 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 and literally was making people jump. Now that's how loud it was. Hi, I'm really sorry. Shall I talk quietly? How are we doing? I didn't pick on you two, did I? You wait. You bloody wait. So, what have you been getting up to in lockdown? You two. You look lovely. You look really nice. I'm not going to pick on you too much. You look a genuinely nice couple. So what have you been up to? Have you been working? Or did you... Yeah. What do you do? Key worker. Can we have a round of applause for the key worker, please? Any other key workers in here? Any other key workers over here? No? Oh, sodger. Stand over here. So I learned a couple of things in lockdown. One of them, I learned. I was trying to be fit and healthy, so I decided that I'd go running maybe 3 times a week. If you're in Southampton, up the Common. And one of my friends went, you're trying to get fit and healthy. What kind of fitness level are you trying to get at? And I went, MILF? What other fitness level is there? Anyway, after a couple of weeks of running for about 3 times a week, I realised that I'm probably going to be a McGar mum who's good at hugs, because there's no way I'm going to be toned ever. Anyway, what else? I found out that one of my favourite comedians, he's American, I'm not going to mention him, but he got done for child porn. He basically had to come out of an apology because he would get messages from women when he was on tour. He would message every single woman back, and if they were nearby, he'd have sex with them. I mean, fucking fair play. But he also had a pregnant missus, and he had to come out and do this apology. And we were like, okay. I watched this apology thinking, don't let me down. I kind of love you if if you come to England and make me laugh, I'll sleep with you. Sorry, love. And basically, he did this apology video and went, I'm really sorry. I messaged all these girls back. I went, you liar. You never fucking messaged me back. How rude. So are we ready for some comedy tonight? When was the last time you saw comedy? You over there. Shit. What were you doing? Like, obviously it was a year off. Have you just been busy? You don't... To be fair, you're sitting next to someone I know. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't hang out with him either. But it's really nice. Thank you all for coming out. Can we have a massive cheer for everyone? Are you all drinking? I'm going to bring your first act up. First of all, I want to tell you, obviously we're here for one man in particular. He's called Ben McLaughlin. Anyone know Ben McLaughlin? Anyone seen his comedy before? He's a fucking superstar. He should not ever not be paid for any gigs ever. He should be on telly, and I will tell you tonight, if you see him here, you're really bloody lucky, because you're going to have to pay about £1,000 a ticket next time. But we also have 2 other acts, and they are wonderful. We have the wonderful Nathan Eagle. Can we give it up for Nathan Eagle? We also have the smooth motherfucker that is Baku. Sorry, can you say his name again? That was amazing. I just realised Baku's standing there. Are these your people? Amazing. Fuck. So anyway, I think maybe we should just get Baku on. So does anyone like the Galaxy chocolate bar? Oh, he's smooth like that, babies. Ladies, if you're with your other halves, just don't go near him, because he's going to get you. He's so charming that sometimes my knickers drop. No, they never have. I will tell you, though, before I introduce Baku properly, he once told me, well, he actually once told a bunch of comedians that we know, that if he ever had to sleep with me, he feels like he'd have to leave me £50 on the side afterwards. Now, I should just point out, I was more upset about the £50. That was with a tip, you fucker! Oh, bitch! I've got the microphone and I'm here all night. Right, fuck it. I can't even deal with that. I hate you so much. Right, are you ready? Are you ready for one of the funniest people I know? He's smooth as fucking Galaxy chocolate bar. Oh, and he's a handsome fucker, let's face it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the amazing Baku! Do you want me to? I'll help you.
Good evening. How we doing, Southampton? I said good evening, innit, you motherfuckers? Wake the fuck up, man. Come on. Good evening, this side? I didn't hear you say nothing, mister. Come on now. Everybody else shut the fuck up. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Yeah, you'll learn some manners today. I'll install them into you if they didn't put that shit into you when you was growing up. What about this side? Good evening? They intimidated by me. You can tell that shit. So what's popping then? How's everybody doing? Are we glad to be out? Very good. You know, it's like I could tell on this side here somebody been frequenting fucking some prostitution shit. Right? Who was Mr. that was with a tip? Where are you running to? Come back. Come back. Why are you running? Huh? Don't scream shit if you ain't gonna back it now. My name is Baku, by the way. Like Victoria said. Y'all know her name is Vicky, short for Victoria? I was gonna say, I thought you motherfuckers with English. Ain't the queen called Victoria? Don't you motherfuckers might just like slide it out there, you too respectful, ain't you? Because if I come up against the queen, I'll be like, yo, what's up, Vicky, bitch? Knight me. Anyway, man, I'm just fucking around, man. We getting to know each other, you know? Like, you haven't been out to see some live performances, and it might come as a shock to you, but I haven't been live performing for a while too. You know what I mean? So we're getting to know each other. All right? Southampton. Anybody from not Southampton? Where are we from? He's like, I heard some ch-ch-ch over here. Where are you from? Bournemouth. Well, it's basically fucking Southampton, man. Jesus. Yeah, motherfuckers ain't even in the Premier League no more, so I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, you know what I mean? Next time, when they ask that question, just shh. Anyway, like I said, I'm Baku, you know, and I come from Namibia. Okay, if you don't know where Namibia is, like, you don't know your history. Because Namibia was a British colony at one stage. All right? And you should know your history. If you don't know that, go back to fucking history lessons and learn that shit. You fucker. But it's evident. Nobody has ever been to Namibia here, is it? No? I didn't expect a lot from people from fucking Bournemouth and Southampton. Where have you been? The New Forest? We travel. Right? But anyway, I come from Namibia, and I want to start off by talking about a triumph in my life. I'm going to, as I do my set, I'm going to run through these. 2 of them are full, 1 of them is nearly gone. I'm just going to dabble my way through them, all right? But I come from Namibia, and growing up in Namibia, I want to start with a triumph. You know, it's like, I want to ask a question. You motherfuckers seem a little bit timid, you know what I mean? Like, seem a little bit closed. Like, but I want to ask a question. I am pretty sure we all have mothers, or else we would not fucking be here, right? Do we all have mothers? What happened to the rest of you? I mean, fucking hell, I see a full room here, and I only heard like a quarter of the room. Do we all have fucking mothers? Yes! Okay, thank you. Now the second question is, have you ever got one over your mother? How many times? Nada, just the ones. Who was Mr. Just the Ones over there? What's your name, big man? Mick. Mick. All right, just like you, Mick. Yeah, just like you, Mick. I got one over my mother. It was when I was living in Africa, Namibia. That's where I'm from. Southwest Africa, right? And I got one over her at a family reunion, you know? The family came over in their thousands, type of shit that will rival this meeting right here, right? And then my mama done something, right? She lined up all the little fucking kids in a row, you know? Type of shit fucking to rival a fucking lineup, you know? And then she proceeded, she went, all of you children, you listen, and you listen good. None of you, I repeat, none of you are allowed any of the soft cans in the fridge until the party starts. And then she said some shit which boggled my fucking mind, right? She proceeded to go, if any of you, I repeat, if any of you touch any of those soft cans in the fridge before the party starts, I swear to God, I will beat the black off of you. Now people, at the tender age of 6, right? In my fucking head, it just registered that Michael Jackson must have drunk a can of Coke that he was not allowed to. So I pondered on this shit, right? And then it came to me like a light bulb. I was like, that's what I'm going to do. So I proceeded into the fucking kitchen where my grandmother was, right? Cutting up some onions. I was like, Nan, can I have a can of Coke? She was like, yes. Because why the fuck not, right? So I took this can of Coke and I proceeded to the front porch where my mother was sat, right? And I looked her dead in the eye like, and I went, and she got up. I swear, people, she got up. She was, you defy me! You defy me! And then she raised her hand. I presume, people, to beat the fucking black off of me, right? But I stopped her midway and I was like, now hold on, mother. You told me in my 6-year short span of life that the most important thing for a child to do is to listen to their mother. Now you listen to your goddamn mother, because she said I could have the can of Coke. Now that's my mother. I want to talk about my uncle, right? My uncle is tight as fuck, right? And I mean, when I'm saying tight as fuck, like, we know what that means, right? That means tight-fisted. Motherfucker never want to go in his pocket, kind of like a politician. Never want to go in his own pocket, you know? But there is no word to describe this guy, right? I have to give you a scenario for you to understand, like, the level of his fucking tightness, right? And there was a situation where I flew his ass from Africa. Not personally. I'm only a cleaner, not a pilot, right? I paid for the fucking ticket, right? And when his ass landed in England, I was with my mama to go pick him up. I was like, Unc! I'm showing off. So, I'm going to take you out for something to eat. He's a tight motherfucker. So he looked at me and said, who is paying? I was like, man, don't worry, I'm paying. He goes to me and said, in that case, let's go. So I took him to fucking Weatherspoons. And when we got to Weatherspoons, we sat down in this order now, people. It was me first, and then it was my mother, and then it was the big man. And you know what happens in a restaurant? They hand you some menus. I look at my menu, and I'm like, oh, I like the look of the steak. I'll have the steak. My mama opened her menu. She's like, I like the Caesar salad. I'll have the Caesar salad. The big man opens his motherfucking menu, and he's like, just give me the rack of ribs. I'll have the rack of ribs. No, so the little waitress, she brings the food out, right? The minute she lays all the plates on the table, she walks away. And I swear to God, people, in the corner of my fucking eye, no lie, a fucking fly buzzed his way into Weatherspoons, right onto my fucking steak. Shit pissed me the fuck off. But I did what anybody in this building would do, right? I flicked the fly off, cut the bit it landed on, and when I flicked it off, it bzzzt onto my mama's Caesar salad. She did the same thing. And then it bzzzt onto the big man's rack of ribs. Now, people, this is the level of fucking tightness that I'm talking about that nobody has even reached. You can't even think about this shit, let alone do it, right? This motherfucker took this fly, I swear to God, man, by the fucking wing. And he was patting it on the back, talking about, spit it out, you did not chip in. People like, my uncle, right? My uncle is like, he's taught me a lot of things, right? But one thing he's taught me, I know he does not like, I'm not displaying it tonight by having the 3 drinks there, but he's taught me to fear alcohol, okay? And this guy, what he would do on payday, which is next week for most of you motherfuckers, right? All right, on payday, this guy would do a Jesus, right? Does anybody in the building know what a Jesus is? So who's that? Yes, go over there, go on then, Mr. Blue Shirt. What? It's like, I was like, Lee, shut the fuck up. He's heard the joke before. So anyway, a Jesus is when a motherfucker leaves on a Friday and does not return till fucking Sunday. Okay? And then when this guy comes back, right, He does what I presume a lot of you are going to be doing. The pub shuffle. Do you motherfuckers know what the pub shuffle is? Right? A pub shuffle is when a motherfucker be leaving the pub, heading home, and he's there like, oh my God, I can't even find my feet. Jesus, oh my God. That's what this guy would do, right? Pub shuffle is like, this guy would find his way. We'd have a plant pot just as you enter the house, right? And he'd be there doing the pub shuffle. He's like, oh my God. And by some miracle, I presume the same way an alcoholic finds his way home without no bearings, he'd just find his way to this plant pot and he'd slam his knees down and he'd be there like, oh God. God, if you can help me out of this situation, I swear I will never, ever, ever drink again. Now, people, I watched this little scenario, I woke up, the commotion woke me up, and I saw this little scenario one night. And I swear to God, the very next day, right, in the morning, I ran to the same fucking plant pot, like, God! If you can hear me, if you get my mom to get me a bike for Christmas, I'll be good. Now, I swear to God, people, it took me fucking 3 weeks before I realized that God did not reside in the fucking plant pot. So, let me talk about my girlfriend. You want to hear about my girlfriend? My white English girlfriend. He's like, woo! See a lot of fuckers. I see y'all like his eyes growing and shit. It's like, let's hear about her. Anyway, so I was like I say, I come from Namibia. Before I came to England, I've had girlfriends before, but they were Namibian girls, right? Now, fellas over there, I'm gonna tell you now, don't go to Namibia for fucking. Because I tell you now, man, the freakiest you're gonna get with a Namibian girl is fucking her with a light on. Okay? So when I came to England, man, I got my first white girl. I fucking... everybody in the building, if you're male, has fucked a fucking English girl. You know how freaky they get. Anyway, it's like, so I'm like posting up with my girl like one evening. We're getting bored. It's like beginning of the relationship and shit. You know how shit goes, And she turned around to me and she goes, Baku! I'm there like, what's up? She goes, what's your fantasy? Now, between you lot and me, right, I'm a little bit ashamed to admit this shit, right? I didn't know what a fantasy was. In my brain, right, a fantasy was a Spanish person saying yes to being offered a Fanta. Fanta? Sí. But I didn't want her to know that I didn't know this shit. But I didn't want her to know that I didn't know this shit, right? So I counterplayed that shit. I was like, what's your fantasy? And she goes to me, I just really want to get fucked in a thunderstorm. And I'm there like, it's like, that's some freaky ass shit. We can partake in that. So I look out the window. Not a cloud in sight. Can you believe that shit? In fucking England. Not a fucking cloud in sight. So I turn around to her and I was like, yo, babe. I'm sorry, mommy. Looks like you ain't getting fucked in a thunderstorm tonight. She got upset. Which made me feel a type of way, So my granddaddy always told me, if your woman is feeling terrible, it's your job, it's your responsibility to make sure that she's feeling good. So I thought on it, and I was like, hey, look, listen, babe. It's not quite a thunderstorm, but I do believe it's the next best thing, right? And at the time, like, we was broke as a motherfucker. So we had, like, if you ever been broke, you know you've got the shower and the tub in one. You know you got that motherfucker, right? If you ever been broke, you've got that, right? So I said to her, I was like, we had that motherfucker. So I said to her, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna put your raincoat and shit on, right? You're gonna step your motherfucking ass into the bathtub, and you're gonna turn the shower on. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over to the lights, and I'm gonna flick them on and off to create that lightning effect. And she was like, beggars can't be choosers. Let's try it. So she's up in the shower. She put her raincoat and shit on up in the shower. In the tub, she turns the shower on. It's like, she there. I'm over by the lights like, she in the shower like, I'm over by the lights like, she in the shower like, and then she went, ooh, I think it's working. And I'm over by the lights like, fuck off. And she's in the shower, was like, boy, I'm being serious. Get your ass over here and fuck me. And I'm over by the lights like, fuck off, man. And she's over like, boy, I'm being serious. I'm dripping. Get your ass over here and fuck me. And I'm over by the lights like, in this fucking weather, bitch, you are insane. Anyway, let me do one more. It's like today, first day in my life, people, I felt like a female solo fucking porno star. For the first day in my life, I felt like a female solo fucking porno star. Right? Let me elaborate, right? Now I partake is like, I heard key worker. I'm a key worker, you know, an unappreciated fucking key worker. That's just a fancy way of saying like, I'm a fucking cleaner. Alright? So I be doing some motherfucking cleaning and shit. I was engaged in my cleaning, and I got hit by the sudden rush of fucking thirst, right? So I took about fucking 15 flights of stairs down to the main areas, right, where the shops are. And when I got there, I realized all the fucking shops were shut. And that's when I made the biggest mistake of my life, you know. I stepped to the biggest hustlers in fucking England. Grant, shut your fucking ass up. I stepped to the biggest hustlers in fucking England. Anybody knows who they are on this side? Motherfucking vending machines. Okay? And you know how that scenario goes. You step up to that motherfucker and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. £1.50 for a can of Coke. This shit is extortion. But then you check yourself, you know? It's like, I mean, I'm thirsty. It's the 30th of the month. I just got paid. What the fuck you moaning about £1.50? You know, so I was like, fuck it. I'll engage. So I took like £1 out of my pocket. You know, it's like, took 50p out of my pocket. I was like, poof. And it was like, this motherfucker attracts you into this subtitle v words conversation. You know? Whereas like after I put my money in, you know, he goes insert coin, I put my money in, you know, and then he goes select item. It was like can of Coke, D6, tick, tick, you know. And then this motherfucker goes in and proceeds to ask me insert coin. I was like, what the fuck do you mean insert coin? I gave you fucking 2. And then I got fucking angry, right? And in my anger, I kicked the fucking machine, stubbed my toe. So I decided to call it quits. Took about 3 fucking steps, and then I had a big bang. Turn around, it's my fucking can of Coke, right? Ran over without thinking, people, picked it up, and I swear to God, a third of it went on my chest, a third of it went on my trousers, and the remaining third on the fucking floor, right? In that minute there, my anger quenched my thirst. So I took this can of Coke and I threw it in the bin which was in the corner. And when it disappeared from view, these 3 beautiful females, just like you, 1, 2, 3, came around the corner. And they started laughing at me, talking about I fucking pissed myself. And then I looked up, people, and I saw that this whole scenario got caught on CCTV. And that's the moment where I'm talking about where I felt like a female solo porno star. Because I got wet, lost my dignity, was getting fucked by a machine on camera. Now, people, comedians don't do this, right? But quickly before Missy over here, comedians don't do this, but we're just gonna split the room up. Zing, you lot, you are part of this side, all right? Zing, you lot are part of this side, you motherfuckers. It's like, so from here, you lot that side, I want you like, I want you lot to say cool, cool, cool. You know, like a cool, like the French word. Can you lot air that for me? I mean, I see a lot of people this side, but the sound that came from that side, it sounded like there wasn't even one fucking person there. So can we try that again, including you, Mr. Blue? You leading. So I'm fucking putting this shit on you, you motherfucker. So let's go again. I want this side to go cool, all right? Like, mister, from the stomach now, all right? I want this side to go. Let's fucking act like we're trying to wake the neighbors where you come from. I don't care where the fuck you come from. Let's try to act like you're trying to piss those motherfuckers off for, I don't know, treading on your fucking garden beds or whatever. All right? So come on. This side, I want you to... Oh, that's more fucking like it. It's not quite like it, but I think that's the best we'll get out of you this side. And now it's a competition. You heard how weak those motherfuckers were, right? Didn't you? You heard how weak they were, right? Fucking dog shit. Dog shit. You know, let's try and be cat shit, which is a lot better than dog shit. Because I've smelled dog shit. It's like, mommy, come on. You got dogs and cats? You got the both? No? Then why the fuck you shaking your head like you an expert? She out here acting like she a fucking connoisseur and she ain't even got both. Damn. Just nod your head along next time, baby girl. Shit. All right, now this side. Beat them, please. All right, I want you to say cool. Didn't I say beat them? All right, that's more like it. All right. Now, please, let's let the next comedian come on, man. Do me a fucking favor and do this bit for me, all right? I'm going to ask a question, which is, who's the comedian that made you laugh? Southampton, I can understand why no synchronized swimmers has ever won nothing from fucking Southampton. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Vicky, you come and take this shit over, because this shit is too much for me now. You can't even understand basic fucking signals. Oh yeah, but I've been back home myself and thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed.
Give it up for Baku! I said give it up for Baku! Hello, late ladies. You do realise because I'm your mate, I'm going to pick on you. You know that. How you doing? Why were you late? What were you doing? You're scared of people. People are dicks. Well, I'm not going to... Oh, hi, you're like my twin when I've got my hair bright. Hello, same bandana and everything. Hello. So, Baku's on. How good was Baku? I said, how good was Baku? Oh, so I thought I'd broken something. It's all right. So he talked about his uncle, and he's tight-fisted. And when he was talking about that, I thought of something completely different because I'm filth. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. So I've got a tight vagina. It's a fact. Reasons I know this. Number one. About a few years ago, I was started going out with someone, and we were about to. And he went, Vic, you've got a twat like a vice. And I was like, that's the best compliment I could ever have as a woman. Thank you. Second reason, I mean, I've had a baby, as I said. I had a C-section, so my fanny's intact. I always tell people that. But the reason was, my son was 10 days late. And the reason is, I swear that he was looking down my cervix going, fuck off, Mum. If you push me out of there, I'm going to look like a Sphinx cat. And I'm like, fair. And I think okay, maybe that's not factual, the second one. But the first one is, fuck it, I've got a tight vagina. However, are you ready for your next act? Yeah. I said, are you ready for your next act? Yeah. I feel like you're not actually ready, because you're all quite boring. Over here, can we have a cheer? Yeah. I expected more from this side. There's only fucking 4 of us. But you're loud! Fine. Thank you! And I've got a microphone. How about this side? Are we loud over here? Yeah. Before you bring on your next act, I do want to say that there is one woman in this audience that might not have a tight vagina for very much longer. Now, I love her, and she is actually a comedian, and she is in the audience, and not a lot of people know. But can we just give it up for Catherine Vine, who's pregnant, and she's having a baby in September? Congratulations! I hope you have a C-section and don't have to push it out. Anyway, enough of vaginas. We better give you a blow, can't we? He is one of the funniest people I know, and I absolutely adore him. He doesn't know how much I adore him, and he's looking around thinking, I'm just embarrassed, I won't take the compliment. So can we give it up? I don't even need an introduction. Nathan Eagle!
Nice to be here performing. Yes. Lovely to be here performing stand-up comedy in a strip club. 4 comedians performing stand-up in a strip club. I can't help but think there's been some kind of booking mishap. Right now, with their 4 strippers in a comedy club going, what the fuck went wrong? We was making a decent living. Now we're stuck here telling jokes. 2 strippers walk into a bar. Both of them are crying. But it is good to be here. Nice to see people drinking alcohol. I'm incredibly jealous because I'm newly sober. For the 5th time. Very hard being newly sober and performing stand-up comedy, because 9 out of 10 times you're in front of a room full of people who are pissed out of their minds. It's a bit like being a diabetic and willingly standing in front of 50-odd people all eating curly whirlies. What's the problem, mate? But I had to stop drinking. I kept falling asleep in random places. I once got so drunk I fell asleep in a conga line. A conga line that I fucking started. People behind me didn't know what was going on. Who's the designated driver of this conga line? Ended up crashing into a buffet table. Ruined my granddad's wake. But you got to get used to a lot of changes when you're newly sober. You got to get used to a lot of changes. You got to get new friends, haven't you? Because you can't have drunk friends anymore. You've got to have sober friends, which of course is a little bit different. Because you hang around with your drunk friends, you do a few Jaeger bombs, get on the karaoke, punch each other in the face for a laugh. Hang around with your sober friends. You've got to sit in a circle and share stories about your time with your drunk friends. It's called a meeting, but I don't miss my drunk friends. Like, I had one drunk friend called Dave the Rave. Everybody knows a Dave the Rave. Dave the Rave. Dave the Rave, never been to a rave in his entire life. He's a 40-year-old divorcee with 3 children that he can't support, and he works in finance. Dave the Rave. Sort of bloke who turns up to a party and says things like, watch out, here comes the banter bus. Beep, 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 beep. Interesting fact about Dave the Rave's metaphorical banter bus. No passengers. But I don't know, people say, does it change you being sober? Do you feel different, Nath? And to be honest, I don't feel any different. I'm still the same bell end, but a mildly better driver. But only mildly. I'm still shit at driving, I just have fewer excuses now. But a lot of people, they go through drastic changes when they get sober. They find Jesus. I've been sober for a few months now. Not once have I found Jesus. When I was pissed, found him all the time. Used to drink in my local, good bloke, amazing at pub tricks. Also, cheap person to drink with, get a few glasses of water, do your thing, G's, do your thing. Quick, the bouncers are looking. But the main reason I wanted to get healthy, I made the decision in lockdown, right? Because I wanted to be a healthier person. I wanted to get healthy. I went as far, right, as buying some dumbbells off the internet. Bought some dumbbells, wanted to get hench. Never used the dumbbells. Not once have I used the dumbbells. In fact, the box that the dumbbells came in now contains snacks. That's how I'm failing at life. But it is good to be. I'll tell you a little bit about me. I come from a little town called Gosport. I never know how to describe Gosport to people, because to me, Gosport is the sort of town where dreams are heavily frowned upon. What's that, mate? You got a dream, have ya? You know what you need to do with that dream? You need to put it on a wall and plaster over it, because that's what you should be doing, plastering. None of this dream bollocks. Put down the ballet shoes and pick up a fucking spanner. Okay, mum. But Gosport is a strange place. I don't particularly like leaving the house that much in Gosport. Every time I go outside, something seems to happen. Like the other day, I went for a walk. Nice little walk. For what's the worst that can happen on a nice little walk? All of a sudden, I get approached by a geezer. Proper fucking geezer. He's got all the geezer equipment, tattoos, fake gold jewellery, and aroma of male insecurity. I think it's called Lynx Africa. And he walks up to me, right, and this is honestly how he begins the interaction. Oi! Now, no sentence that begins with the word oi is ever going to go well, is it? It's never going to be, oi! Would you like a Ferrero Rocher? So I said to the geezer, what's the matter? He said, can you look after my dog whilst I go in the shop and buy some fags? I said yes, because I was scared to say no. And the geezer hands me his dog, which is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Of course it fucking is. That's the geezer's spirit animal. He then hands me an open can of lager. Not part of the original deal, madam. And the geezer walks into the corner shop. And I am left outside this corner shop holding an open can of lager and a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. And I don't know what come over me. But I started to feel more geezer. All of a sudden, I got the urge to sign on. It was weird, right? The gospel is filled with these types of geezers, and these types of geezers don't particularly like me. They're incredibly homophobic towards me, and I'm not even gay, right? But these geezers, I'm not. But these geezers will call me gay at any given opportunity for peculiar reasons. Like the other day, I was outside wearing gloves. My geezer neighbour saw me and went, what are you wearing gloves for? To which I said, because it's cold, which seemed like an appropriate response. To which he said, cold? Only gays get cold. Only gays get cold? So all those times I thought was a bit nippy, turns out, just wanted some cock, didn't I? Nice bit of juicy cock that'll warm me up. But you see, people have assumed I was gay for the majority of my adult life, and I'm not gay, I'm a straight heterosexual married to a woman man, right? But sometimes I wish I was gay, because at least then my personality would make sense. Also, quite like parades. But I think it's because I'm not your stereotypical manly man, am I? I'm not into manly things. Well, even when I was a kid, my dad wanted me to play football. I wanted to join a performing arts group. He said, no, son, you got to play football. Put on the football boots. I didn't actually mind football boots, because on the right surfaces, you could use them as tap shoes. But I'd have to play this stupid game every weekend, and I was skinny, I was puny. All the other kids much bigger than me, they had muscles. They were man kids. Big, freaky man kids. You know, the sort of kids who got pubes at the age of 7, right? And every weekend I was always stuck in defence. I'm not a defender, am I? Can't even defend myself. The only position I wanted to play was goalkeeper. Mainly because that was the only appropriate time I was allowed to wear gloves. Shut up. I ain't got long. I know what you're thinking though. I know what you're thinking when you're looking at me. You're thinking that guy is flexible. And you're right. I do actually have a bit of a party trick. I'm able to kick my leg pretty fucking high. I will demonstrate this for you right now. Hiya! Pretty high kick, I think you'll agree. However, I did recently have to retire this party trick because too many people was getting hurt. For example, I was at my cousin's wedding. Now, I had quite a bit to drink, 2 half pints of lager in 1 glass. I decided to have a bit of a boogie. So I'm on the dance floor, I'm boogieing, I'm having a good time. Everything's running smoothly, right up until the point Kung Fu Fighting comes on. Now, when Kung Fu Fighting comes on, the kicks come out. So I'm kicking all over the place. I'm going crazy. Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting. I'm kicking here. I'm kicking there. I'm kicking everywhere. People are loving it. I'm the highlight of the wedding. All of a sudden, my 78-year-old nan comes onto the dance floor. Now, I don't know why I did what I did, but I decided that it was a good idea to try and kick my leg all the way over my nan's head. I kicked my nan in the face. Not just a little kick, a proper big boot to the chops. Her false teeth flew out. She fell on the floor. My cousin started having a go at me. Nath, why did you kick your nan in the face? I said, listen, I didn't do it on purpose, did I? I didn't come to your wedding today with the sole intention of kicking my grandmother in the face. It just happened. I'm sorry, don't blame me. Blame the DJ. He's the one who put Kung Fu fucking Fighting on. At which point, shut up. At which point, my cousin looked at me sternly and said, Nath, you requested Kung Fu Fighting. I said, okay, you got me. I requested Kung Fu Fighting, but I was not the only one. Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting. Those kicks were as fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit fucking frightening. Oh. Never done that last bit before. Oh. Fun though, I might do it more. Oh. Do you want to go? No. No. Right. Oh. It's enough of that. Anyway, but I myself, I'm a married man. I'm a married man. And I think when you're married, yeah, thanks very much. When you're married, people often ask you, what the key to a successful marriage is. And I never know what to say to these people. What do you say to these people? The key to a successful, I don't know, do the washing up, try not to have an affair. What do you say? I never know what to say to these people. The only thing I ever say, right, I think it's important to accept each other's little quirks, right? For example, my wife is a big fan of inspirational quotes, right? Loves inspirational quotes. You know the sort of quotes I mean? Live every moment, laugh every day, love beyond words. That kind of stuff all over my flat, and I don't mind. It's on my walls. I don't mind. It's in the living room. I don't mind. It's on plaques in the hallway. I don't mind. It's in the bedroom, bathroom, in the kitchen. I don't mind. It's on the staircase. Each and every individual step has an inspirational quote on it. I don't mind. It's on my mugs. What? On my mugs? I can't even have a cup of tea without feeling fucking inspired. But I don't mind. Because I love my wife, and my wife loves me, and a home is built with love. I know that because it's stitched into every cushion in the house. But you know, I have my faults. Like, I'm terrible at massages, very bad at massages. Because my wife, you know, she always wants massage, but she wants like a Thai massage, right? She wants a nice little, like a Thai massage. She wants to be de-stressed by a Thai massage. I can't do Thai massage, can I? I can do an English massage, which is a little bit different. At the end of an English massage, if anything, you feel more stressed. But for years, right, I thought I was good at massages. I give my wife massages all the time. She never complained. I thought I must be the massage master, right? I never knew what I was doing. I'd just improvise, do a bit of that. Sometimes I get bored, start using my elbow, looking at my phone. Still no new likes on my profile picture. Facebook must be broken. But I thought I was good at massages because she never complained. And then one day, I went out with one of my friends, right? And he's just lost his job, so he's feeling a little bit stressed. So to be a good friend, I went up behind him, gave him a cheeky little massage. Almost instantly, he went, Jesus Christ! I said, what's the matter? He said, did you just stab me with a rusty screwdriver? I said, no, I was giving you a massage. He said, that was the worst pain I have ever experienced. In that moment, I got the shocking, horrific realisation that I've been accidentally abusing my wife for years. And she's just been taking the pain. I feel awful. I've given her a phone number to ring. I feel like I'm going to have to start wearing tank tops and drinking Stella Artois. I feel awful. Oh, this is a new bit. I do apologise. Let's forget about that. Carry on, right? Anyway, so I live with my wife in a council estate in a block of flats, live right opposite Asda. Very convenient. However, I have, on a few occasions, accidentally, stolen from Asda. We've all done it, haven't we? Accidentally. You know, you're in Asda, you might be a little bit tired. So you grab what you need. You leave the shop. And then you realise, I didn't pay for this. Ugh. Then you have that little debate in your head. Should I go back? Nah. It's only a telly. We've all done it. So, because I come from quite like a working class background, I do find myself occasionally having quite working class opinions that I cannot shake. For example, I always feel a bit sort of weird whenever I'm around rich people. I find myself hypocritically judging rich people far too harshly. Well, not that long ago, I was in a Waitrose. First of all, no fucking business being in a Waitrose, right? But I'm in this Waitrose and I see this couple. They were mega rich, filthy rich. I knew they was rich because they laugh like rich people. I am so unbelievably wealthy, right? And I overheard the woman say to her husband one sentence that made my working class brain furious. This was the sentence. Sebastian, should we buy some inflatable lilos for our villa that we own in the Maldives? Oh, the rage. The rage I felt was uncontrollable. Oh, you want to buy some lilos, do you, for your villa in the Maldives? Well, I hope you do buy those lilos and hope you place them too close to an open flame and they set alight and burn your fucking villa to the ground. And as I was thinking all this in the middle of a Waitrose, a loaf of bread fell from beneath my jumper. We've all done it. We've all done it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave it there. You've been absolutely fucking fantastic. Thank you very much. Hold on. I just want to say, thank you very much for Mr. Ben McLaughlin, your headline act, who is a wonderful human being. And thank you to him for having me here to do this. Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks very much. And, all the acts are amazing. Hope you have a good night. Thanks very much. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Eagle! Right, we are going to have a break for 15 minutes. Just before you go on your break, wear your fucking face masks or I'll give you VD. What do you want? VD! Thank you! Right, we'll see you in 15 minutes, bitches, and then we've got your headline act, Ben McLaughlin! Now go and enjoy yourself. Drink, have a cigarette. Hello, welcome back to the second half. How are we all doing? Are we all got drinks over here and satisfied? Have we got drinks over here and satisfied? Have we got drinks over here and satisfied? Drinks over here and satisfied. Excellent. So have you had a nice break? Have you had a wee? Have you had a fag? So, we've got your headliner in a minute. Are you ready for your headliner? Yeah! Now, Ben McLaughlin. Ben is around. He's going to be here for a whole hour of comedy genius. I can't tell you how funny Ben is until you hear him for an hour. Has anyone seen Ben before? Yeah! Has anyone not seen Ben before? Yeah! You're in for a fucking treat. If you don't laugh your asses off, then I'll strip at the end to do a pole dance, all right? Yeah! Exactly. That's the best compliment I've had all night, thank you. I did wear a fancy dress tonight, and my mum Tom's out, I don't give a shit. So, fuck it. Are we ready for your headline act? I said, are you ready for your headline act? Please, can you give it up? He's not even a rising superstar, he's a fucking superstar. Please give it up for Ben McLaughlin!
Sex and drugs and rock and roll.
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Are we well? Yes, thank you very, very much for coming. You have boosted my fragile male ego to the limit. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, just so we get to know each other, my name is Ben, and I've recently just turned 22 years old. 22 years old, ladies and gentlemen, in the prime of my life, and yet I look like a reject from the fucking Book of Mormon. Ladies and gentlemen, I did try a little more my age. I did try. I tried to grow out facial hair. Didn't go very well for me. It looked like I just cut my pubes off, stuck it into my face, going, I want to be a real boy! Like, it just didn't look very good. That's what I'm trying to say. And basically, my friends would say to me, apparently, it makes me look even more like a lesbian. I said, how the fuck is that possible? How can I have facial hair and look even more like a lesbian? They just said to me, yeah, you look like you're just level 1 of transitioning. Level 1! Like I'm a fucking Pokemon or something. Now, legend, I say I'm 22 years old. 22. And it's over. This is it. We've reached the peak. Literally, I found myself thinking to myself the other day, I was thinking, fuck, I'm not going to be here for much longer, probably. Right? I was questioning my morality at 22 years of age. Bit too fucking soon, if you ask me, right? It happened after a lovely gig like this, right? I thought, Ben, you've had a great set. You've had a great gig. Go home and treat yourself. Have a bath. That's a treat for me, right? Live the fucking rock and roll lifestyle, guys. No, so just to make it extra special, put a duck in the bath. Thank you. A fan of ducks. Great. Thank you very much for coming. This is my demographic we're working on. Thank you very much. I just love Ben's comedy and ducks. You know what I mean? It's great. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, I did. I put the rubber duck in the bath, and I thought, right, I'm going to get myself in, going to treat myself right, going to be happy. I got in, ladies and gentlemen, the duck slowly spinned round at me, stared right into my soul, and slowly fucking sank to the bottom of my tub. I have never been more depressed in my entire life. I literally found myself thinking at 22 years of age, in the prime of my life, I literally found myself thinking, maybe we're all just ducks that sink. Maybe that's what life is, you know? Maybe someday you're a duck and you're just swimming along and some weird fucking naked guy's staring at you in the tub, and then what happens then? 22 years old, I'm thinking this. By the way, if that's your level, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a long fucking hour. If that's a bit too existential, brace yourself. No, but I say, ladies and gentlemen, so you might have noticed through our set that we're going to get to know each other. You might have noticed I'm standing quite awkwardly or I'm walking quite awkwardly. I'm fine. I've just had plenty of vigorous sex recently. Yeah, thanks a lot, Dad. Yeah. Is now a good time to say I'm from the Isle of Wight? Is that a good time? Thank you. Things are very, very fucking different over there, you know what I mean? It's so good to be off the fucking rock, you have no idea. It's like, oh my God, Nando's! It's just like, you know what I mean? It's a whole thing. No, but no, it's so good to be off because I just don't like. It's my home and I'm going to stay there forever probably. But because you're stuck because the ferries are fucking expensive. So no, you know what I mean. You're going to probably stay there forever. But no, I literally, there's a news outlet on the Isle of Wight called the Island Echo, and I just can't stand them. Mainly because they've written a terrible review about me. But we'll leave that. But the Island Echo, it's a stupid name for a news outlet, I find. The Island Echo, I guess it's meant to echo the voice of the people on the Isle of Wight. But let's be honest, if there's any fucking echo coming from the Isle of Wight, it's, help us, we're fucking trapped! Ridiculous. If you believe the Island Echo, you probably also believe that LGBT stands for lesbians get bruised twats. This is the level we're at. If you didn't like that one, brace yourselves. Because I'm not turning it down. No. Thank you. You took that one incredibly well. Didn't do that in Brighton, by the way. So, yeah, you took that incredibly well. Thank you very much. So it's good. It's good being from the Isle of Wight. It's upgraded. It's upgraded itself. It's got itself an aqua park. Yeah, an aqua park, yeah. So if you don't, right, because I've got a new group of friends now, because even I try and fit in everywhere, right? I like this, I like screaming in front of strip poles, that's fine, I can do that, right? Normal life doesn't really suit me, as you'll soon find out through this hour, right? So, my new group of friends, one of the coolest guy in the group came up to me and said, hey Ben, would you like to come to an aqua park with us? Which basically means, hey Ben, would you like to pay £60 to come and drown with us? It's fucking terrible, right? If you don't know what an aqua park is, it's like Total Wipeout if it was made on a council estate. You know what I mean? They're just like, half carrier bags and Asbos everywhere. It's terrible, right? And we went there, and, because I want to fit in, right? I want to fit in with this new group of friends. And so we're there, and the big payoff is this 20-foot jump. That's the payoff. That's the big finale. You jump off that, you succeed, right? And I'm thinking, if I jump off this 20-foot jump, that's my life made. I can make it, right? So we get there, my friends, bang, bang, jumping off. They said to us, by the way, the instructor said, do not do anything other than a pencil straight jump, because if you land wrong, this is a direct quote, you'll break your fucking neck, right? So my friends are doing it, straight down, right? The coolest guy in the group, the guy who invited me to the party, said, go ahead, man, just jump, go for it. Which probably means let go of your inhibitions and just go. What happened to me? My legs fucking buckled is what happened, right? I ended up falling flat on my face and landing square on my face. Swear to God. And literally, as I was thinking, as I'm tumbling to the ground, I literally thought, once again, Ben, you trying to fit in has literally and figuratively ended up with you landing flat on your fucking face again. Right? And I literally remember thinking, why, Ben? Why is it every time you embarrass yourself like this, are you surrounded by screaming kids? Little slow on that one, but we'll get there. No, I just say. So are we all drinking tonight? We're having fun? Now we're allowed indoors? Yeah. Fuck it, you're gonna hate me. I don't fucking drink. I don't. I gave up drinking. But believe me, if I could, I would. Right? I'm not one of these people that's like, I've been sober for 4 years, 2 months, 14 weeks. You know what I mean? All that bullshit. I'm not one of them, right? Because to me, right, if you're a proper drunk, you don't remember the last time you fucking drank. You just woke up one day and just stopped. Right? And all these people, they mark it. Literally, they were like, Ben, when was the last time you drank? I was like, dude, I was covered in shit, blood, and WKD. I don't know. A fan of shit, blood, and WKD over there as well. Nice. I love how he was there going, finally someone speaking for me at this fucking gig. Come on, I'm not the only one. We will talk after the show, sir. No, I'd say so. I love the drinking culture. I love the drinking culture in the UK. It's fucking great. I did some gigs over in America a little while ago. Feels like about 20 years ago, but it was a little sooner than that. I did a couple of gigs in America, and the drinking culture is vastly different over there. They have, So what police will do is they will arrest you in America for public intoxication. That's what they call it. Do you know what we call public intoxication in England? Friday night, sir. You're bang on. Friday night is what we fucking call it in the UK, right? That's what we call it. Because it's ridiculous, right? But yeah, public intoxication. Police will come up to you and arrest you. Police will. What do our police do when we're pissed up? They let us take photos with them and let us wear their fucking hats. Slightly different drinking culture, if you're asking me, and I fucking love it, right? No, but you never see that. You never see that with any other emergency service, do you? You never see a fucking fire engine pull up and everyone's going, sorry, mate, do you mind if I just quickly... Hashtag on fire? You never see a fucking defibrillator ambulance come up and goes, do you mind just quickly doing me? Bollocks, mate, fuming. Fucking, I let something go there. I was quite angry. Sorry, I don't know what I was letting go, but that's all. Just double check. No, but the drinking culture is fun, and I don't know if this reached you in Southampton. It was quite a hot button topic for my life, because it's obviously lockdown's open. Like we're all drinking in Wetherspoons, right? We're not one of these people that's like, if we all like drinking in Wetherspoons. Couple of people, because I know it's cheap as fuck and whatever, right? But there was a hashtag. Does anyone aware of the hashtag Neverspoons? Anyone aware of that? Couple of people, right? So if you don't know what it is, basically a hashtag went round on social media by essentially white annoying teenagers that said, I am never drinking in Wetherspoons ever again. Just quickly, this is how everyone sounds that winds me up. Everyone, right? So just go with it, right? Literally, they go, I'm never drinking in Wetherspoons ever again because of the way they treat their staff. I'm not doing it, okay? I am not buying a product from someone who treats their staff so poorly, right? However, ladies and gentlemen, they're doing that while tweeting from a fucking iPhone. I don't know if you know anything about these iPhone factories, but they treat their staff a lot fucking worse than they do in Wetherspoons. Right? I'm sure Curry Thursday is a nightmare for Wetherspoons. However, people in these iPhone factories actually throw themselves out the fucking window. And do you know why they're not going to do that in the fucking Wetherspoons? It's because have you seen the state of the fucking stairs, ladies and gentlemen, in Wetherspoons? Thank you. That one went down all right. Thank you. No, legit. Again, I don't really fit in. I don't really fit in with the crowd too much. With my usual lot, because I had to get a new group of friends because they sort of got into drugs and things like that, which is perfectly fine. Just not really my cup of tea. For example, we went to a party, and this girl was doing a lovely drug called ketamine. Don't know if you're aware of it. Strong nod from you, sir. Thank you. Thought I recognised you actually. No, yes, they were doing that, and she took some and then just proceeded to shit all the way down her leg while wearing a white dress, right? Now, I don't know about you, but that was a bit of a red flag for me. So I never fucking touched it, right? I'm glad to say that because my mum's in the audience right now. Cheers. So I never touched it. But I was thinking the other day, I was like, who the fuck came up with that? Who the hell looked at a horse tranquilizer and went, that's a really good fucking idea? Right? Just go with me on this one, right? I've got a theory, right? Two boys in the 1800s, right? They work in these stables, right? And they're just pumping each other and they're just fucking annoyed. They're like, oh, I fucking hate this guy. I want to kill him. But the only thing I've got is this horse tranquilizer, right? So what he does, he goes up to him in the middle of the night, pumps him full of horse tranquilizer, right? And the guy jumps up and goes, roar! And he goes, oh my God, man, are you okay? Well, is there anything I can do? He just goes, yeah, man, yeah, I'm really fucking good. Yeah. Wow, I'm awesome. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I just love drum and bass and boomtown now. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, very kind. But I don't fit in. That was sorry. Oh, yeah, so I don't really fit in. I don't really do much. I didn't really do much drug taking. The only drugs I took was antidepressants. Haha, ladies. No, I did them for a while. I did them for 9 months, and I call it. I'm fine now. I'm off them. I called it my pregnancy phase. That's what I called it. You know what I mean? They'd be like, Ben, you seem a bit overworked, a bit overtired, a bit depressed. What's the matter? Pregnant, mate. Yeah, pregnant. You know what I mean? That's what I tell people. But no, the worst bit was, so the reason I was on antidepressants, ladies and gentlemen, was because I wasn't attracted to any girls, and I wasn't having any sex. Now, slight problem with antidepressants. First symptom, lack of interest in sex. Second problem, don't want to have fucking sex anymore, right? And you just can't do anything with it. So as you can tell, I was in a bit of a fucking situation, right? Instead of, wanting sex like a normal person, I wanted to talk to girls about radio plays and fucking colouring books, clearly making the sex situation even fucking harder, right? No, but the worst bit, and I'm gonna be a bit crude now, I do apologise. The worst bit about it was the fact that I couldn't even relieve myself. I couldn't masturbate because you just go numb. I don't know if you ever tried masturbating on antidepressants, ladies and gentlemen, but it's like punching a jelly. Just doesn't go well, is what I'm trying to say. We are selling desserts after the show, by the way, if anyone wants to crack up. No, you guys are a lot of fun. You guys are we're getting used to each other. You know what I mean? We're getting there. We're getting there. I mean, it is on film, so we'll just turn the laughter up in certain bits. But it'll be all right. No, you guys are fucking awesome. But again, it means so much to me that you're all decided to come and see this. Hey, can we go to a strip club, honey? Oh my God, finally. Oh, it's just to see me do fucking stand up. Whoops. It's all right. We'll work on it. But no, sorry, I just got to check my notes. Sorry, because it's the first time I've done this in 6 months. I've given up on dating. There's Sharon. Given up. 22 years old. Had enough. Right, given up. What I've decided to do is start my own business. If you want to get on the ground floor, let me know. Right, this is my business idea. I want to start a company for lesbians who know that they're lesbians, but just need one more cock to get them over the line. You know what I mean? You know, just so when they come out, it's more convincing. You know? Like, oh, Mum, I'm gay. Are you sure? Yeah, do you not remember Ben? Oh, all right. Makes sense. You know, I want to help these people. You know? I understand, sisters. I understand it's hard. No, but I've got a business. I've got a business, like, slogan for it. You want to hear the slogan? Yeah. You want to hear the slogan? Right, you ready? Ben McLaughlin, I'll be enough to get you to the muff. An applause break for a fucking muff joke. God bless you all. Oh, but I did. I sort of was. Yeah, I gave up on dating, but I gave it a go for a while. I gave it a little go. Okay, I did. I gave it a Ben's cold, cynical heart occasionally opened up. Right? You know what I mean? I was like, I was seeing this girl. It was going great. You know, talking. She was interested in me. Don't know what that was, a red flag, but fine, sure, right? She was the one interested in me, and we talked, and it was going really well. We were going on dates. It was going great. She was sort of future projecting, going great. And then she just ghosted me out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. If you don't know what ghosted is, it's just they just off, like no response, nothing. I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. And then I went on Instagram and I was like, oh, I'll follow her on Instagram. That'll be a nice branch to leave out. To which then I saw a post from her mother that said, can't wait now, not long left. I'm moving the stuff into the baby's room. # I'm going to be a granny. What? That was my last dating experience, right? Which basically, # fuck Ben, right? That's what that was, right? But I realized when I was thinking it, right? Because I was thinking, look, I still care about this person. I still care, right? And I want her to have all the happiness in the world. I do. However, the other side of this honesty is, I hope one day she's outside Morrison's and it's a miserable day. She stares at her baby. It pukes all over her face. She stares at a billboard and I'm fucking on it. But I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter about it. Not bitter about it. No, I mean, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah. And this is the only way I deal with it, talking to you lot. Yeah. So thanks for coming. No, but no, it's no. So no, I did give it a go. I did. But no, and I don't know. I've it's been weird for me, I think, because I've moved. I've recently celebrated. I've had like 5 years moving out now. I've moved out. I've been moved out for 5 years, which is a weird thing. And I don't think I was quite ready at the time. You know what I mean? Because I moved out when I was like 17, and I said I need to go and spread my wings, Mum. One day I'll be in a strip club doing stand up. You know what I mean? I was sort of branching myself out. You know what I mean? And I was there, and I was like, right, we're going to be all right. And I don't think I was ready at the time, because I remember shouting this at my mum down the stairs as we're leaving. Look, Mum, I don't care. The race car bed is coming with me. I don't think I was ready, is what I'm saying. But one of the key factors was for me moving out was I saw my dad's knob way too much. I don't know if you have one of these dads that just walks around everywhere naked. Have you got one of these dads, right? Everywhere we'd go, naked, right? Everywhere. Literally, I'd say, Dad, right, we had a bit of a heavy night, right? Me and my dad were just sort of celebrating, had a bit of a heavy night, listened to a bit of drum and bass and Boomtown, sort of getting the juices flowing. And I remember I felt a bit rough, and I came down the night before, and this is my dad's position in the kitchen table. Naked, by the way. To which I said, Dad, you need to fucking stop this, right? Last week it was in KFC. You need to fucking stop this, right? At least use one of the lemon-scented baby wipes they offer you. At least clean yourself up, right? No, but honestly, he said to me, and he's just standing there like this. And I was like, Dad, you need to fucking stop this. It's getting ridiculous. And he goes, why, son? It's my fucking castle. Do what I want. My fucking castle. Do what I want. I said, yeah, Dad, but it's getting to the point that I've seen your knob so fucking much that if it was in a policeman's lineup, I could pick it out. Yes, sir, that's number 4. That's my father's dick. Welcome to the glamour that is my fucking world. So yeah, I had to move out. I did. I had to get out there pretty quickly. And so yeah, and I don't know. I've always been weird around nudity and stuff like that. I'm the type of guy that, like, you know, showers with his socks on. You know, I'm that sort of guy. I've always had a problem with nudity, and I don't know what it is. And I was having a conversation with my mum, and I was like, Mum, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm sort of struggling with, like, body image and stuff like that. Why is that? She went, oh, darling, that might have been when you were going to fat camp. Beg your pardon? Fat camp. Fat camp. Fat camp. She went, yeah, well, did you not think it was weird that you just sit around every Tuesday with fat people crying over mashed potato? I thought that was normal till I was like 22. I thought like every Tuesday I get the mashed potato out and have a little cry. Like, it's normal for me. But thinking about it, I do remember it. I do remember it. Do you know what the program was called? This fat camp for little shits that were fat as fuck. From the ages 8 to 14, do you know what the program was called? Mend. Mend. What the hell is that going to do to my psychology? Mend, as in, oh, you've broken the slide, you fat cunt. We've got to mend it. Mend. Oh, mate, I was fuming. I was like, oh, that would explain my problem with body image then, wouldn't it? Fucking hell. So now I just live by myself, and I just stay in the dark with all my clothes on. That's what I do. That's what I do. I just stay in the dark with all my clothes on. And no, I did. And you know, no, because I've moved in I live alone, right? Which is fine. You know, I'm not going to jump out the window, right? Because I don't have any. Or I'm not going to put my head in the oven because it's electric. So we're good. Right, you know what I mean? So, like, you know, and I moved, and then my friend was saying to me, you know, we were going through a McDonald's drive-through after this rough breakup that we had, and you know, after this rough breakup that I went through with you know, with the girl and everything, and we're in McDonald's drive-through, and she said, "Why don't you get a dog? When you get a dog, that'd be nice for you. You know, a nice bit of company. Yeah, get yourself a dog." I said, "No, I don't want a fucking dog. No, I don't. It's just responsibility, and if it dies, I'm going to feel even worse. I'm not doing it, right? I'm not having a dog." And I said, well, she went, "Well, I've got a dog, and my dog loves me no matter what. It would run through a burning building for me." And I said, "Yeah, we're at fucking McDonald's now, right? And we are a dog's easiest and quickest source of food, right? As is this McDonald's. If McDonald's is on fire and I want a McChicken sandwich, I'm fucking going in there, right? It's the same thing, right? And here's another thing, just quickly, right? Here's another thing. It's really unfair how we treat male dogs when they misbehave, or misbehave, by that I mean behave like dogs, right? What do we do when a male dog misbehaves? Madam, what do we do when a male dog misbehaves? What do we do? What do we do to it generally? Say stop. Not a bad answer, not the one I was looking for, but not bad. Do you know what I had? I did a little preview in Bognor a little while ago. Do you know what someone said? They went, "Kick it!" I was like, oh, fucking hell, that was a bit aggressive, isn't it? Phone the RSPCA after that one. But what I do is, generally what we do is we cut their balls off, don't we? If they misbehave too much, we go, get those off, right? No boisterous behaviour for you, buddy. Down you go, right? We cut their balls off. I think it's quite unfair for the male dog. Because, right, not only do we cut their balls off, we also put it in a fucking cone of shame, don't we? So not only do they know they've had their balls cut off, the entire dog community now knows that they've had their fucking balls cut off. Because they must figure that shit out eventually. Do you know what I mean? I could just imagine the poor dog just waking up going, all sedated, all fucked up, just going, "Oh no, oh fuck's sake. I heard about this down the park. I didn't think it was true. Fuck." Right? And then it's there in a cone of shame, and all the dogs must pick up on it and go, "Hey, have you seen Rover?" Sorry, that's the most generic dog name I could think of. Spike? I don't know. What do you want to go for? Spike? We'll go Spike. You know, like, "Oh, have you seen Spike?" "Yeah, he's had the old lipstick removal." I love that. I've been chatting shit for about, half an hour. I draw the line at lipsticks, thank you. No, you guys are fucking awesome. No, but he's like, you know, he's had the lipstick removal. And you know, and like they say, right, should we do the normal thing that we do? when they've had their balls cut off. And he says, yeah, sure, let's do it. What they do, ladies and gentlemen, you haven't seen this, but what they do is all the dogs with balls go up to Rover when he's all depressed with his cone on. They pop their balls in Rover's cone, and they rub them in Rover's face over and over and over again. Just constantly in Rover's face, just to make him feel even worse. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we shouldn't have fucking dogs. So no, I don't want a dog. All I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is thank fuck McDonald's hasn't burnt down, is what I'm saying, all right? Thank you. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. No, and I was sat alone in my flat recently. I was sat alone in my flat, feeling pretty shitty. But I had all my clothes on, so I didn't feel that bad. You know what I mean? And I felt that, and I was like, so I put my favourite childhood film on, right? I'll just say, madam, what is your favourite childhood film? Like, ever? Mulan, not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Mine, Cool Runnings. Fans of Cool Runnings. You guys are the demographic, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. I was like, oh, am I going to find my audience? Fucking found it here. Thank you very much. I'll stay here forever. No, my favourite one's Cool Runnings. And I realised so I was like, oh, I want to feel happy. I want to feel good about myself. I'll put my favourite childhood film on. Problem is I rewatched that film as a cynical 22-year-old. Boy, did I get a different message out of that fucking film. So when I watched it as a kid, I was like, what an inspiring story. No matter what you're given, no matter what happens in life, you can just go for it and have a new dream. That's what the original message I thought as a kid. What did I think as an adult? He's only doing that to follow his dad's dream, and then he fucks it up. Quite a cynical angle to come from, really, isn't it? And I literally found myself screaming at my TV at 3 a.m. in the morning. I literally found myself screaming, "Don't become a plumber, Maurice! Don't become a plumber!" My dad's a plumber, in case you weren't realising. I took my emotional issues out in a film, which you should never do. Never put yourself in a narrative about the film. Because somehow I related to a film about 4 black Jamaican blokes going through the Olympics going, I feel their struggle. He wants to be a runner, I don't want to be a plumber, same thing, right? It's a load of bollock. Don't ever do that. I'm going to ask you a lovely question as well, lovely Milan lady. I'm going to ask you a question. That's what I'm going to call you now, lovely Milan, sorry. What is the weirdest thing that you've ever purchased? Ever? Anything? 5, 4, 3. A lemon? Like a single lemon? What was going on that day? You were just like, I need a lemon, I'm going. That's amazing. That's not bad. Do you know what I had? I had an old guy shout out, "Ann Summers!" And I was like, yeah, all right, buddy. He was like, yeah, for my missus. I was like, yeah, sure, no worries, dude. Didn't look like the sort of vibe, do you know what I mean? But can I ask you a question? What's your actual name? So what's your name? Marissa, lovely to meet you. Thank you very much for coming. Marissa, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever bought a coffin, Marissa? Have you really? I've been doing this show for about 4 months and no one said yes. This is a problem because it's on fucking record now. I love this fucking crowd so much. Thank you. Oh, God. So, yes, you would understand. It's quite a... I'm going to have to rework this. It's all right. No, don't apologise. You might start crying if I do it wrong. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No, but you know what an arduous experience it is. Because I had to go coffin shopping over lockdown. Not for myself. I want to make that clear. I'm not that emo that I'm like, want to prepare. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that, like, crazy. No, I did. I had to go coffin shopping over lockdown, which is a weird experience. You know what I mean? It's like, they give you, like, it's a terrible time. And you go into the funeral parlour, and they give you a catalogue of, like, coffins to look through. Do you know what I mean? Like a grim version of Argos, otherwise known as Argos. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of quite grim. It was quite grim. I just imagined the guy going, "Casket number 4, please." I was like, fuck is that? You know what I mean? It weirded me out. It did. It weirded me out. It was weird. And there were 2 coffins that really, really shocked me, right? There were 2 coffins that really fucking shocked me. The first one was a wicker coffin. You ever seen these? Like a wicker basket, right? It's like a wicker fucking basket. And then I went with my mum, because how else are you going to bond, right? And, you know what I mean? And, let's go a day out. Let's do coffin shopping, right? So, so my mum kind of looked at me and said, why don't we go for that one, darling? That's a great idea. Why don't we go for that's a nice one, isn't it? I said, Mum, we can't go for that one, no. And she went, no, go on, darling, go on, just go for that one. I said, I kind of gave my mum this look of like, don't make me be an idiot in front of the fucking nice people. Don't make me do it, right? To which she said, no, darling, we'll go for that one. I said, Mum, no, we can't. She said, why not? I said, because, Mum, in the middle of the funeral, it looks like Yogi Bear's going to swoop in and steal him, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Like, oh, boo-boo, that's not fucking sandwiches, it's a dead body, you know what I mean? Fucking looks crazy. The one that really shocked me the most was, it was a cardboard box. It was like an Amazon delivery box. I was like, what the fuck is it? Am I going to have a dress code of like high vises and a fucking hard hat? Are they going to go up to me and go, hey, sorry, do you mind signing for your dad, please? Do you know what I mean? What's that, Hermes, 3 to 5 working days? Oh, fuck it, you're fine, leave it. Leave it behind the bin, love. No. No, but no. No, yeah, no, so... You guys are the fucking best. God bless you, man. God bless you all. No, but no. So yeah. So my dad passed away during lockdown. I'm fine. I'm getting over it. I just found it was an interesting time. It's all good. Don't worry. I can feel the tension go out the room. It's fine. Don't worry. I've known for ages. Don't worry about it. Right? You know what I mean? It's not like, what? You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good. Imagine that, finding out in a strip club. Wow, that'd be a new one, wouldn't it? Anyway, I found most people were fucking amazing. Most people were great about it. However, some people wouldn't empathize with me. They would try and match what I was going through. Do you know what I mean? So they wouldn't go, oh, mate, that sucks. I get it. They would try and match it. So they go, hey, man, your dad died. That sucks. I know exactly what that's like. Because I lost my Wi-Fi password last week. Thank you. And I thought, not exactly the same thing. But we're in the funeral parlour, so I'm going to say yes. Because I want discount. Fucking expensive coffins, by the way. You kind of question your own moral code at that point. You kind of go, Dad, I loved you, but the price of putting, the overheads to put something over your head is fucking ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Gee, I mean, you kind of question yourself at that stage. But no, I remember, it was recently his anniversary, and you sort of keep yourself busy, and I wanted to sort of make a nice little tribute to my dad. So I said, right, I'm going to go on his iCloud and get some really nice photos of him. Some of you are catching up before me. Now, there was a folder that wasn't opened, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's in this one. It was the week before he passed away, so I said, I haven't seen these. I just wanted some cute photos. I'm a nosy bastard. I want to have a look, right? I looked, and the worst bit was, whatever you're thinking right now, so much worse. And do you know what the worst bit was about the entire thing? There were pictures of my dad's knob there. There was pictures of someone with my dad's knob in said mouth. There were. Do you know what the worst bit about the entire thing was? I fucking recognised it, didn't I? Because I've been seeing it for my whole fucking childhood. Imagine that. At the fucking, can you confirm the identity? Got it. There it is. You have no idea what that does to a person. And you have no idea how true that story is. It was a rough time, but yeah. At least he went out doing what he loved, I guess. Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, you have no idea what it's just staring at it like, oh, that is my dad's as well. It's not even like, it's not even like they were doing it for research. I don't know what you do. I'm out of the business game. If you do want to get on the ground floor of the business, come over to the bar about the Muff business card thing. If you look like me, I know which business end you want to get in on. You know what I mean? So no, we're good. But no, it was a rough time. But I went to a therapist for a little while afterwards. Sort of get my head straight, so I didn't put my head in an electric oven. You know what I mean? It's not working. Oh, the lecky's off. Shit. Oh, I don't know what the meter. Have you ever tried that? You ever tried to? Oh, mate, a nightmare. No. So I went to a therapist for a while, and she wasn't very good. She didn't really understand me. This is what I need. I need to outwardly talk to half of a room of horrified people. This is what I need to do. Right, this is my outlet, right? Whereas the therapist, she tried to help. She did. She just kind of said lots of patronizing shit. She was like, well, Ben, one day you're going to be fine. And the next day, or the next minute, you're just going to start crying. And I said, oh, so like any other fucking day then, love. You know what I mean? I had a breakdown in Tesco this morning because they didn't have my favourite crisps. Just so you know, if you do have a breakdown about crisps, they're not going to go and fucking get them for you. Found that out the hard way. And besides, you do need to go and see a therapist after seeing your dad's knob, so I would recommend it, if any of you are in the situation. But, No, this has been a lot of fun. But I don't know. So I sort of it was a rough time, obviously, and so I thought, right, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to throw myself into this. I'm going to do stand-up. I was doing stand-up before, and I said, it's what he would have wanted. I'm going to live my fucking dream. That's what I'm going to do. So this is what we're here for, right? And I keep having this, and also as well, I'm kind of terrified that I'm going to be one of these comedians that didn't quite work out. Do you know what I mean? That drives me that gives me sleepless nights. The fact that it's like, oh, it used to be funny years ago terrifies me, right? I keep having this recurring dream, right, that I'm pushing this coffee cart down like a fucking, down like a cart, down like a train. I keep having this recurring dream, and I'm just going, tea or coffee, tea or coffee, tea or coffee, tea or coffee, and I pull into this one thing. I pull into this one door, and it's this comedian, and he says, oh, hello, I am a comedian. What would you have a comedian drink? I said, I don't fucking know, man. A bottle of your own tears at 4 a.m., I don't know. On a freezing cold train platform saying your dad was right on the bottle, I don't fucking know. Thank you for the comedy promoter that found that really funny. Know our business far too well, my friend, don't we? But no, what I actually said was, oh, you're a comedian. I actually used to be a comedian. And you go, really? What happened? Too much drum and bass and boomtown, man, I can't lie. Just did it way too much. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is the preview. So this is what's going up to, I've got a little more for you, but yeah, this is what's going up to Brighton. And I really, I hope you've really, really enjoyed it so far. Have you enjoyed the show? Thank you. It gives me that, because if not, I'm not going to lie to you, I would be shitting myself. Because I've got a little. So if you do want to come and see my show, it is. Sorry, dude? It's across. Sorry, my agent will be driving me there, as I don't know where I'm going. I love that. So I've done all sorts of horrible things tonight, and you're like, the geography is wrong. I have had enough. He's from the Isle of Wight. He doesn't know where the fuck he's going. You're not wrong. I was meant to get here for 12. I got here for 4. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was terrible. But no. So yeah, this is the show I'm bringing to Brighton, and I don't know. It's just in the festivals, you're meant to have this like bollocks like emotional message at the end. I don't know why. I don't know what the emotional message would be. Don't go on your dad's iCloud. Don't do drum and bass and boomtown. And, don't know. Don't do antidepressants. That's a terrible thing to say. Oh my God. I don't want to be the fucking trigger for someone. The weird little Mormon said, don't take it. Oh, now I put my head in an electric oven. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy. Thank you. I don't want to be that guy, but no, I'll leave you on some stuff later, and you've been an absolute dream. Thank you so much. I love this world. I love this, and say the feeling of getting one laugh is amazing. So the fact you've somehow laughed through the entire fucking show is quite frankly amazing for me. Thank you very much. It's a very sweet. Thank you. It's very humbling. It's very humbling to go like, oh, I've not wasted 6 years of my life. Good. You know what I mean? It's like, I've got something going, and I like this world. I don't really like the normal world so much. You know what I mean? I don't really like the normal thing. Like, has anyone ever had to fill out a job application form before? Anyone ever had to do that? Few people. By the way, said that in Bognor a little while ago. Nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Like, what is that? Is the job centre there? I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? No, but So I just found I wasn't very good for that world, because they ask such bullshit, like fake questions, don't they? They say, so Ben, what would you bring to a team? Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, top-notch banter is not a good answer. You know what I mean? And they ask such stupid fucking questions. Like, okay, so tell me about your hobbies and interests. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 22 years old. I'm a horny, hormonal 22-year-old, right? But I can't exactly put ejaculating into my favourite sock now, can I? A sock, by the way, I so accurately called my comfort zone. Do you know what I love about that bit, just quickly? That's what the whole thing was about. The whole show is called Doubting the Comfort Zone. You're like, I wonder what that means. I wonder what doubting the comfort zone... It's a wank joke, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the whole hour has been leading up to. Well, 45 minutes, looking at my watch. But 45 minutes has been leading up to. A wank joke. You're welcome. No, but I do. It's like... Someone's a massive fan of that one. Thank you very much. No, I do. I do. But no, I call it my comfort zone. And that's just so, if I do miss the desired area, I do get a bit too excited, I can say to myself, I just came out of my comfort zone. Yeah. Proper fucking jokes in this show, ladies and gentlemen. No, they're just, I don't like it. So I thought, a little while ago when I was feeling down, I thought, fuck it, I'm going to end it all, but I'm going to end it all in style, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking autoerotic asphyxiation. Does anyone know what I'm talking about here? Yeah! Biggest cheer of the night, thank you. By the way, I did that a little while ago. I did a preview in Bournemouth, and just one guy cheered, thinking everyone else was going to. Oh shit, just me, fuck. That's an awkward car ride home, honey. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit weird, bit awkward. But no, and I did, and I thought, fuck it, I'm going to end it all, but I'm going to end it all in style. But even then, ladies and gentlemen, even then I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky in life. I thought, fuck it, I need to end it. But even then I'm unlucky. Why? I bought a fucking bungee rope by accident. Now, I still gave this a go. So for 4 minutes, good time, I think you'll agree. You might hate it, personal best, right? For 4 minutes, I'm dangling off my mum's ceiling. No wonder she asked me to move out, right? I'm dangling off my mum's ceiling, just hitting my head on the fucking ceiling all over and over again, just constantly. Right? And if you don't know what oral asphyxiation is, I know you know what it is because you all fucking cheered, but I'm going to explain it anyway, just in case there's any of you that are a little bit slow, right? Oral asphyxiation, if you don't know, is hanging yourself while masturbating. Just female cheers. I want to know how that works. We've raised more questions than we've answered, haven't we? No. So if you don't, it is hanging yourself while masturbating. I mean, it's a hobby. But you can't really say that in a job interview. Do you want to come and work at Wetherspoons? No, but you've got a lovely chandelier. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, and I did. So I did it, and I survived. Hey! Thank you. I did. I gave it a bloody good go, and I survived. Right? And I'm just like lying there in a puddle of my own misery. And if you didn't hear that, a guy just went, cheers, right? Just in case if you all weren't aware, yes, that's what I was lying in. Thank you for the assist, sir. We've turned audio to script on. He was talking about spunk there. Oh, I never want to leave this fucking stage. You guys are so fucking good. So no, I was in a puddle of my own misery and semen. And I remember thinking, even then I'm unlucky, Les Joe, and even then I'm unlucky. Because I literally found myself thinking in that moment, I literally think, sort of welled all over my head. First of all, broke the curtains. I know, you can't really explain that away, can you? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Mum, I thought I got a bit Jackson Pollock all over the curtains for you. Do you know what I mean? Expressionist joke, not bad, couple of you. Google it, you'll love it, right? No, I did, and I remember thinking I had welds, bruises all over my head. I was all, disorientated. I remember thinking this in this moment. Even then, I'm unlucky. Do you want to know why? I literally thought this. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to get myself a fucking helmet next time. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's been Ben McLaughlin. This has been Down in the Comfort Zone. Thank you. God bless every single fucking one of you for coming out. Thank you so much. It means the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I have to say his name, but fuck it, Ben McLaughlin! Oh my God, did you enjoy him? He's a star, so remember, this is probably the cheapest night you're going to get from Ben ever. So one more cheer. Did we like Ben McLaughlin? Mate, if he's not on Live at the Apollo in the next year, I'm going to cry. So, that's the end of the night. Fuck. Don't you boo at me! Especially you lot. And you lot. Hello. How you doing over there? How you doing over there? Hello, darling. So nice to see you. I'll come and speak to you after. So, can we give it up for our acts tonight? Are we ready for Baku? Can we give it up for Nathan Eagle? Can we give it up? Oh, fuck it. Do you know what? Can we give it up for your MC, Vicky Delirious? But then the biggest star of the night, he's taken his tie off. He's stripping. Ben McLaughlin is stripping. Can we give it up for Ben McLaughlin? One more thing, and then I have to give you a couple of facts. Number one, the bar is now fucking closed, so drink your drinks and fuck off. Second of all, you can go to other bars, so fucking carry on drinking. But second of all, can we give it up for Alex and Becky? Alex owns fucking For Your Eyes Only. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting us put this on here. You're amazing. Becky, the manager, I fucking love you. And the two waitresses, I'm sorry I didn't get your names, but can we give them a massive cheer? They have served your drinks all night. Again, we're giving it up for Baku, Nathan Eagle, me, Ben McLaughlin, all of Your Eyes Only. I love you. Good night. Get drunk.